At the edge of Nesh town stood a narrow footpath no one remembered choosing. It appeared only at dusk, pale as a thought you almost said out loud. People noticed it by accident, usually on evenings when the sky bruised purple, and the air smelled like rain. That had changed its mind. One evening, Nesh followed it. The path did not lead forward the way roads do. It folded sideways, bending between moments. With each step, the sounds of the town softened, generators dimmed, voices thinned, time loosened its grip. At the end of the path stood a small booth, barely taller than a person, with a handwritten sign nailed to its door. What you almost became, open. Inside sat an old woman with clear eyes and no shadow. Before her were shelves filled with jars. Each jar glowed faintly and carried a label written in careful ink. The singer you silenced, the friend you didn't call, the courage you postponed until later. You may open one, the woman said, without looking up. Only one. Nesh's hands trembled as they moved along the shelves. Some jars pulsed warmly. Others felt heavy, like regret pressed into glass. Finally, one caught the light differently. Its label read, "The life you thought was too late." When Nesh opened it, the room filled with motion. A version of life unfolded, small risks taken early, words spoken when they mattered, rest chosen without guilt. It wasn't perfect. There was loss. There was failure. But there was movement. Becoming. Tears came, quiet and surprised. You can't keep it, the woman said gently, but you can remember how it feels. The jar sealed itself and returned to the shelf. The booth door opened on its own, revealing the footpath again, now already fading. Back in town, everything looked the same. Yet something subtle had shifted. Nesh walked differently, as if carrying a rhythm no one else could hear. The next day, a conversation long avoided finally happened. A small step was taken, then another. And sometimes, at dusk, when the sky bruises just right, the footpath almost appears again. But it isn't needed anymore, because once you've seen what's possible, even briefly, the future begins to lean toward you.